All right. We should be live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook land, friends, family, people watching. Yes. So, I never know. It's so funny because with lives, you never know when it's starting, and it might have started and recorded us for a while. So this gets to be imperfect and messy, Andie. It's
Well, that's great.
beautiful.
My
It's
last interview, I
beautiful.
was jumping and doing my moves with the person I was interviewing. And
I
that's
love
how it
it.
started, before we knew it.
That's the fun thing about Facebook Live. You never know exactly when it's going to start. So you look stunning, my dear. And to my friends watching, this is my friend Andie Quin, and she is a beautiful, magnificent woman, as you can see, who breathes belief in people. And we get to just chat for a little bit about a master class that she has that she's offering that starts tomorrow, right, Andie?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, and there's also a replay going your way if you can make it at that time.
Fantastic. So
Yeah.
tell everyone a little bit about you and what you do.
I'm a personal development coach. I do both integrative nutrition, which is health coaching, and mindset coaching. And yes, and our masterclass, it's about uh, reprogramming your mind for bliss and success. And that's a little bit about what coaching is, right? It's like we learn about our brain so that we can use all our triggers, challenges, and our reality, our life, to use it as a map to understand what we need to change so that we have the power to achieve the goals that we want. We
Yes,
have. Yeah.
yes. And where are you from originally, Andie?
I'm from Argentina, Buenos
Yes,
Aires.
Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you get to speak Spanish because I have a lot of friends who speak
Oh,
Spanish.
really? That's so
Yeah, so
cool.
say something in Spanish, that's fun.
Feliz de estar aquí contigo y
Yay!
compartir este live.
Yes, I love it. My husband actually grew up in Peru,
Oh,
and then he lived in Mendoza, Argentina for 2 years.
oh, great.
So
Well,
yes,
you have so you know a lot of words, you know a lot of good food, you
good food, yes. Good word or words, no. I
yeah,
just say no hablo español. Mi esposo hablo español muy bien.
only the
That's it.
romantic words, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the extent of my Spanish. Oh my goodness. So you have this amazing masterclass that you're offering, and I love the word bliss. Like bliss is something I've been thinking a lot about lately, and I would love for you to just share, what does bliss mean to you, and how do you help people find or create bliss in their lives?
Well, bliss is that, I call it the B point, is that point in ourselves. We think it's outside, that it's depends on what happens, but it's a point in ourselves that we can find and learn to uh, be more frequent with it, to stay there. You can train to remain there along the things that happen during the day or bounce back easily, right? So bliss is a frequency. In fact, all emotions have different frequencies. And you have the negative ones, the negative ones actually go down and the higher ones. So the higher emotions are at the higher frequency, and at those that makes us feel like we're, good for no reason, everything is fine, and everything flows. So it's a frequency that aligns us with ourselves. It's where our personality, our mind is not interacting as much. So we get to be ourself, our soul, and our wisdom.
I love that. Our soul and
Mhm.
our wisdom and that alignment. Bliss to me is like when I find myself just dancing in the kitchen for no reason. Like, we're just singing, or like just those moments where I just feel happy and joyful. And there's no specific reason. And sometimes my teenage daughter looks at me and she's like, you're crazy, mom. And I'm like, yep, I'm crazy with joy. And it's awesome. So what are some of the things, like when you tap into this bliss and success with your masterclass, like what are some of the things that you will be talking about tomorrow? Some like bullet points.
Well, we will be talking about how our brain works and how we can reprogram our brain, use it as a software, right? And get those programs that don't serve us and bring in the new ones. Why change is difficult? What some changes, some things are difficult, why we have resistance in some things, and what do we need to do for that to be healed, and so that we can implement those changes we want with ease.
Beautiful. Yeah, and go ahead.
I was saying, and we're going to figure, we're going to practice or do a little exercise already so that people take with themselves a customized reprogramming basic things, and so that they can use that every day to reprogram their mind.
That's beautiful. And it'll be in English, maybe with a little Spanish. It'll be in English, but maybe a little Spanish mixed in.
And we can always spice it with Spanish.
Spice it up. Yeah, spice it up with Spanish. That's awesome. And we will, down below this video, we will put in the link to sign up for Andie's master class so that you have that. And what else, one of the first times I got to visit with you and see that background behind you, I love it. Like, it really resonates with me and it speaks to me, just the belief and then that free flowing feeling. Did you design that? You did, right? That background that's behind you?
Yes. I was a graphic designer when I started as a graphic designer. I was between psychology and graphic design, and I started with graphic design. And I went through my life marketing and different things till I was looking for alignment, interestingly, because it has to do with the bee. Yes, I got off my center in many ways, overloading myself with work and stress and a high pace in which the mind is going, and the soul doesn't have time to be. And yes, and in my search of all different elements and things, I end up training myself to find how is it that we can reach some things and other ones we can, and why things easier for some people and they're difficult for others, and why we want to go there but we go there, even if we do all the things we have to do, what is going on? So that's how I got to learn more about the brain and the neuroscience, and how to bring ourselves to bliss, right? And
yeah, that is beautiful. And you got to eventually do some psychology, even though you chose graphic design or your studies. The work that you do is very much in regards to the brain and human behavior. So now you get both.
Yeah,
you get both. And that is amazing. And, I find the people that I talk to who are psychologists, therapists, social workers, coaches, that we all somewhere along the path of life, that there is something that has happened for us that has led us to the point we're at, that has led us to serve people from that capacity. And thank you for sharing a little bit of your journey. It's beautiful. And we'll put the link right down below here in the comments, how to sign up for Andie's master class. And is there anything else, Andie, that you would like people to know about you or the class tomorrow?
Well, just come join us, and just to discover how the brain works, I'll give you a little manual, Your Brain 101, and a little manual of how we can best use our life to get to what we want and be fulfilled. Have an overview of the forest so that we know what we need to do and how we can get there faster.
Yeah, I love that. The view of the forest and the map to get there faster. And like you said, just being able to reprogram our brains, actually reprogram them and change the direction of some of the neurological pathways that we get stuck in a lot of times in our lives is such a beautiful gift. And to reprogram to bliss and success. So thank you so much, Andie, for hopping on with me today. And we'll put the link down in the comments. And I hope that you will take Andie's invitation to hop onto her masterclass tomorrow and learn how to find more success and bliss in your life. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having me. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.